In today's video, I'll show you how we can create thermometer chart in Excel. I'm having some data which is the sales data. Here this is the place, the actual sales detail, the target sales. From this I have found the achieved percentage of my sales and the goal percentage is 100%, out of which the achieved percentage is 83.2%. And this we want to represent using our thermometer chart. I'll just select this data which is the achieved and the goal percentage. Then go to insert. Here in the column chart, select the staked column chart. Let me just shift it here. Now I'll just select this and we'll delete it. Then here we'll select this chart. You can even select the series and right click on the change series chart type. Here again we'll go to column, then staked column, and we'll select the second one and click on OK. As you can see, this has changed. Now I'll just double click on the series. Here in format data point, go to series option and change it to secondary axis. We have changed the goal series axis to the secondary axis. Then we'll go to this fill and line option, in which I'll make it no fill. In the border I'll set it to solid, and color I'm keeping it as yellow. Then even I'll increase the width. Then here in this chart we can see this grid lines. I just don't want it. I'll just select it and press delete from my keyboard. Let me just shift it here. Here I'll just select this axis and delete it. Now I want to change the field color of my achieved series. For that, here in the format data point and series option, I'll change it to series achieved. And in the field color, I'll keep it as yellow. Even I'll keep it solid line in the border. The color will be same. And I'll just increase the width, which is here I'm keeping it as 2 point. Then I'll just click on this axis, and here you'll find the option of axis option. Again in that we have axis option. In this maximum, change it to 1. Then I'll just select this series. Here I'll reduce the gap width and make it as 0. Then after we'll select the series option, in which I'll select the series achieved, and again I'll make the gap width as 0%. Now let me just resize this and bring it here. Then I'll just click on this axis. Here you'll find this option which is tick marks. In major type I'm keeping it as inside, and in minor type I'll keep it as outside. Now again I'll go to this fill and line option. Here in color, we'll just change this color. I'm keeping it as blue, and also I'll just increase the width. Now you can see the major and minor ticks. Then here from the plus icon in the chart elements, you find this option of data labels. Just tick that checkbox. I just don't want this 100% label, so I'll just delete it. And then I'll resize this label, which is 83.2%, which is showing my achieved percentage sales. Then I'll go to the home tab and I'll just change its color, the font size, font type, and make it bold. And I'll just bring it here exactly on the top where this color is changing from yellow to white. Then I'll go to insert, illustrations, shape. I'll click on oval Here I'm just creating the shape. We'll just change the outline color, the fill color. I'll keep it as yellow. Changing the fill color. And also I'll just give it some effect. I'm changing the shape effect in preset. I'll keep it preset 3. I also want to add some effect to this achieved series. I'll just select it from here, series option, series achieved. Then go to this effects option. Here in the top bevel, we're having various bevels. Let me just try some bevels. Whichever looks good, we'll just use that. From this, I feel that the first one is good enough. We'll just set this to that. And also the bottom bevel will set it to the first one. This is the round bevel. Once the effect is set, I'll just take the circle here and place it. Let me just increase its radius. And once you have placed it, just click on the circle. Then press Ctrl and click here. Then right click, group, and click on group. Now as you can see, it is grouped. If you want, you can add any title. Right now here I just don't want it. I'll just delete it. Again I'll select this axis and I'll change its color, make it bold, and also I'll change the font type and keep it as Times New Roman. Again, let me just reset the position of the data label. Now I'll just select this chart area, and here in the chart options in fill, I'll make it solid fill. In the color, let me just change it. Let's just keep some light color. So I have set it. As you can see, here our thermometer chart is ready. Only one thing I want to change. For this axis, here we are having like 0.0% and all that. I'll just select this axis. Then here in the axis option, scroll down in number, you'll find this format code. I'll just change it to 0% and click on add. Now this is set to 0, 10 like that, and this looks good. I'll just reposition it again. So here you can see that we have presented the sales of Hyderabad using our thermometer chart. I'll just click on view and I'll just turn off this headings, green lines and formula bar. Once you turn it off, you can even create your PDF. Let me just zoom out a bit. Here as you can see, this is the thermometer chart that we have created to represent the sales of Hyderabad. This is how you can create a thermometer chart in Excel. Thank you.